Turn it up. Let it play. Let it play. Game time talk. Lock in with Frost and Zay. Yeah. Tip off, kick off, pregame flame. Box score brain with the sideline slang. Film room vision from the couch. They coach, coop, take, hot stat. That's a crisp combo. Fourth and short, they going for it. Press break, full court, can you score it? From the barbershop chat to the big screen plat, they break it all down, every angle, every spot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still last. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the pot, they calling every shot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the crowd get loud when they run it all back. If you love that grind, you gon' feel this way. Turn it up, lock in with Frost and Zay. Overtime stories, buzzer beater nights. Trade rumors running through the timeline, hype, draft daydreams. Who's the next one up? They weigh every word like a trophy cup. Red zone reads, who's clutch, who fall? Legends getting told like the banners in gold. From playing hope to the Super Bowl stage, they paint that picture page by page. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still stay. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the park, they callin' every shot. Run that show. If you ride for the game, you gon' feel this flame. Turn it up, tap in with Frost and Zay. New week, new smoke, what's next? What's next? High seat, bold take, no takes. No take. You can hear that grind in the breath they take. Every word, every pause, every point they make. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still last. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the park, they callin' every shot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, run it all back. If you live this sport, you gon' press play. Turn it up, ride out with Frost and Zay. Frost and Zay. Turn it up.
Well, here we are, back again, live and in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome y'all boys, as the anthem always says, to another episode of what we like to do, the Chris Logic Podcast. Is your boys, Frost Mitchell in the building, got the co-pilot with me, as always.
Yes, sir. The man, the myth, the legend. It's your boy Zay. We are back, episode 61, people. 61. We got a good one in store for you guys today. Some NBA talk, little flash knockout, flash knockout, or make a tap out, tap out.
Ooh. Cause buddy, I came down. Ooh, shit. But promptly titled episode 61, we are talking about 8 counts and knockouts. As my man stated, we got some NBA talks to talk about, the latest and the greatest, and we got some celebrity MMA stuff to discuss, because, quite the spectacle at the Aiden Ross put on in Las Vegas here and hosted. So, yeah, we're going to get right on into it. We are live and ready to rock and roll. Shout out to everybody, as always, for their love and support, man, as always. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the Chris Logic Podcast on all social media platforms. We need y'all's love and continued support, man. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch with live streams. We need you to pull up on TikTok, IG, whatever platform you on. You will find us there. YouTube especially. Show your love and support, man. But we are going to get into it here with this episode. Zay, you got anything for the folks before we start cutting through this fat here and putting in this work?
I say we get straight to it like the Knicks. You feel me? Straight to it.
No doubt. We definitely got to talk about the Knicks, because it is definitely some orange and blue skies here. But, they deserve that series with them passing the test and being the hottest team. We're gonna give them their proper, love and support and give them their flowers and stuff. What's good, Mom? Oh, there he is. He said he on time today. Got time and on time. I like it. I like it. I likes it a lot, man. Definitely, man. Yeah, bro, you supposed to be leading the charge with the chat, man. We need that energy and for everybody to bring it, man.
Stall him out, Debo. Stall him out.
Nah, I ain't stalling him out, man. Nah, we got the Mr. I don't want to stream when we be playing games. Nah, man, I can't stall him out, man. Gotta get that fear out your heart, man. I taught him better than this. Come on, Craig.
What you saying? Even Aiden Ross to stream before Aiden Ross could ever stream?
basically, man. Nah, you gotta stop that, man. Nah, all love though, man. But nah, we need you to stream your games, bro. We need you to stream just here and there, man. We ain't asking every game, just here and there, man. Help everybody out,
Hey, bare minimums. Stream it versus Ruli. I feel like that's safe.
Right. Like what could possibly go wrong?
You can be like you can be just like Whitney, man. That should be a lot safer. You feel me? A lot safer.
This guy. My Pistons would have gotten swept, became Dwello. No doubt. Yeah, I tell you what, y'all old news, just like the Cavs are officially old news, but we gonna get into some playoff talk here. But first, we're going to talk about those that are still in motion right now. That's the Thunder and the Spurs. The reigning defending champs are now officially up 3-2 in their series and got the upstart Spurs on life support. So I think Game 6 is tonight or tomorrow night, right?
Tonight.
Okay, all right. Actually,
tonight is the night.
Yep, tonight's the night. That's right. So Thunder, of course, take control after Game 5, man. Pressure's on, man. Defending champs, they've been there before. Spurs still, kind of going through like their first true postseason run, and it's been one hell of a run. But say your thoughts after Game 5 here and where we are heading into Game 6. Opening questions: is this a must-win legacy moment for the Spurs? Which I think that's a little premature from our analysts,
way premature. It's their first crack at it, and Wemby will be back. And with that being said, I should let you know where I'm going with this because I predicted my prediction off rip was OKC in 6, so it's lining right up for OKC in 6 tonight. Now, the only way the Spurs win tonight, is if they get Game 1 Wemby. If they get Game 1 Wemby, 41-24, it's gonna be a long fucking night in San Antonio for OKC tonight. But I don't see that happening today. I got OKC. I got SGA. I think another 30. I think he gonna prove why he MVP, 2-time reigning, and he go ahead and look forward to them Knicks. But I know we talk about SGA and Wemby a lot, but honestly, we got to give props to the Great White Hope, Caruso himself, man.
Oh, nice.
It ain't Chet. It ain't Chet. It's Caruso.
It ain't Big Chetty. Oh,
It ain't Big Chet. Nah, the Great White Hope is Caruso, man. Dropped 30 Game 1. He don't have 15 in 4 of the 5 games. Great defense. Yeah, man. Like he the engine. He the engine that's keeping it going right now. And then it's really the bench altogether because like Jared McCain dropping 20 plus last game. They don't got 20 plus from I think Mitchell one game. They don't got 20 plus from Caruso twice. Like I think they got 20 from the other Jalen Williams. So yeah, man. Like OKC as a team is just too deep right now, and they too good. They can beat you in so many different ways. Bench players can go off. Starters can go off. We already know about SGA. We know Chet is capable of going off. He hasn't got off this series, but it's possible it can happen. He can erupt. Okay. We've seen Lou Dort get hot. As long as he don't put the ball on the ground, he's all right.
You said one in shot or one in pass?
No. It's catch and shoot. I don't want the ball on the ground at all. Like, damn. I don't want it at all. Like, he's the worst off the dribble shooter in the NBA. Like, probably the worst. He's the worst off the dribble.
His game is so hard to look at when it comes to like offense. I'm with you there.
So,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I?
The black man himself, Isaiah Hartenstein, drop some buckets. So it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of blue and orange. Like obviously both teams wear blue and orange. It's gonna be a lot of blue and orange. Every game gonna feel like a home game.
Crazy
Every game gonna feel like a home game. But yeah, man. I don't see how SA San Antonio beats it tonight, win tonight. But if they do, it's just to prolong the inevitable. They're not winning Game 7 in OKC because Game 7 in OKC gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy environment. They ain't gonna be ready for it.
I mean, the Spurs have defied the odds so far. We don't know, but
what odds have they defied? They're the 2 seed. They're exactly where they're supposed to be.
But they still young, man. You know how that go. You know, like they're supposed to stumble at some point. They made mincemeat out of who they played. I know.
Like, it's not even that they make mincemeat. Like, this is NBA basketball. Like, yes, the regular season they won the series 4-1. They're not scared of OKC, but playing in the playoffs and the series is different between the 5 total games in the regular season.
Yep.
OKC is just a little bit too mature and a little bit better right now. And OKC,
they are the defending champs. I get that.
They've been here before. They've been there before. They've been tested for sure. I mean, they won a chip. I mean, they won a chip and they won a chip in Game 7. Even though I still say Tyrese Halliburton don't get hurt, that could be a totally different outcome last year. But I mean, the OKC's battle tested. They've been here before. They've been pushed to the brink on the biggest stage possible. So, I mean, if we're going off experience, we naturally got to roll with them in general here. So, hold on. We got my man says Spurs are winning championship, blood. Yeah. No. I agree with that statement.
They will eventually. I don't know about this season. But
he said a championship. They are going to win a championship. Wemby's going to be a multiple-time champion, just not this year. Just not this year. They're definitely going to win a championship. They're going to win a couple because him, Stephon Castle, and Harper, problem.
They got a very bright future ahead of them, man. And what I think is this is just right now with them being on the brink. This is simply the cost of like what's needed at that stage, at that youthful stage that they're at. You got to pay your dues. You got to go through some heartbreak. You got to be tested. I mean, they're having one hell of a run for it to be their first like true postseason with this group. But I just don't know if I'm ready to give them the nod to go all the way. Like it's kind of giving me the vibes of like kind of like how it was with Shaq and Penny back when they was in Orlando and they caught fire real fast out the gate. You know, they got broomed out of their first postseason, but it's like that second one went on the tear, beat Mike and the boys in the comeback series, won that joint against the Pacers, and they got there. But this is really their NBA Finals right now. But you know, it's a lot to unpack here, man. But here's the real. We got a couple of questions. I'm going to kind of shift this debate on here. First, do we think the Spurs can force a Game 7 in this particular matchup? I mean, clearly they're at home. Okay.
Yeah, they can. Like I'm predicting OKC to win tonight, but I wouldn't 100% be shocked if the Spurs win. Like they got the talent to. They're not scared of them, and that's half the battle. So we know that much, and they got the talent to do it. The issue is. Now we're speaking playoff experience. Like, are they gonna be comfortable in a closeout game? They haven't felt this before in this run. They haven't gone to a Game 7. They haven't been on the brink. Right. They haven't been on the brink of elimination. How are you gonna respond? How is Wemby gonna respond? Like I said, if you get Game 1 Wemby, it's probably gonna be a Game fucking 7. If Wemby come up 41-24, yeah, man. My boy said. I got him tonight still, man. Like
Thunder in 7.
I still got him tonight, man. I got Thunder. I got Thunder in 6. I got to stick with it. I said that was my prediction.
That was your prediction, so you sticking to it. Yeah. Me personally, I'm going Spurs, and I think it definitely goes 7 games. I don't think that this is where like I don't think it ends for Wemby tonight. I think he's going to do enough, especially who's still at home. They're gonna find a way to get it done tonight. They're gonna play inspired basketball, and they're gonna leave it all out on the floor tonight. But I do question with them doing that, will they have enough to be able to march into Oklahoma City and get that?
Who do you think got that much ice in their fucking veins that they go hit a Game 7 buzzer beater?
Hey, Wemby pulled up in front of the one step in front of that damn free throw line and drilled to join.
I'm with you, Sid.
Not the refs. Hey, chill.
Refs
Shit,
at 7 to go 7.
come on, man. We got to stop that, man, because they're already talking about bringing in AI possibly to help, like, make their job a lot easier so they can take care of those smaller, like, less, like, calls and shit. I don't want to hear that, man. We got to, but the refs definitely be, like, bailing OKC out, bro. Like, the flop memes that's, like, going around, the AI videos of showing, like, them getting sneezed on and, like, just the shit's been insane, like, with the with the way they've been mocking them boys flopping, man. That's like the only thing I don't like about the squad. Other than that, I love what the hell they're doing.
But look, like I get all that, right?
Yeah.
But we also have to understand that being able to draw a foul is also an art form within itself. Because if everybody could do it, if everybody could do it, everybody would do it. Everybody can't fucking do it.
Nope.
So it's a reason that they do it at such a higher clip. They know how to do it, and they, especially SGA, he's perfected it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, he's been getting less calls this fucking series than he has previously. He's not at the line nearly as much.
Well, you're facing a more disciplined team defensively, too.
Which is fine. Which is fine.
He's also going against a guy that literally keeps teams out of the damn paint, which is where he makes his money at, you know, in a lot of cases. So, I mean, you got that piece of it. The game plan has to have been shifted because you got that damn harbinger hanging around the bucket, like that stops and alters your whole damn offensive scheme when it comes to getting money in the paint. But shout out to them. They've made the adjustment. They found a way to play more effective basketball and be able to get that, you know, get their perimeter game going and find easier shots away from the bucket. You know what I mean? That's the difference between a team that's on the rise and a team that's got championship DNA. You find ways to adjust within the series to like make it go and make it work. So, you know, definitely something to keep an eye on. Yeah, big facts. Now everybody can't sell calls, man. I mean, we gave. Here's the funny part, because like even the goats sold calls, like maybe not as like flagrantly, but like.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say no. Mike didn't sell calls. It's a difference. Mike didn't sell calls. Mike would not get fouled, and he'll look at the ref and say, "You better call a fucking foul." And they be like, "All right, Mike."
How's that not selling it though?
Because that's not selling it. That's not selling it. It's a difference. It's a difference between flopping and selling versus, hey, you think you get fouled, be like, hey, make the fucking call. They fouled you, Mike? They fouled you, Mike? Like, there's video proof of that happening.
Oh shit, man!
There's video proof of that happening.
There's a different form of selling. That's
not selling. That's not selling. That's saying I'm the fucking man. Give me what the fuck I want.
Intimidation.
That's not selling.
Another form of selling.
It's not selling. It's not selling. I'm the fucking man. Give me my fucking call. You know where your fucking bread is buttered.
Shit.
Make the fucking call. That's what MJ was doing.
Hang on, what Cedric said, Getty Seconds, you should change it for SGA the way it's changed for Harden. Yeah, I give you that. And yeah, there's definitely superstar calls. This shit's been going on for forever, man. And SGA's gotten to that point where he's getting those. You know, we also, you know, before they got knocked out the playoffs, the Pistons, we saw K doing that. Same thing, man. The free throw merchant, it's a part of the game. You know, like if you're not doing it, you're not doing what you're supposed to do to get shots. I mean, shit. Go back a little bit further. Dwayne Wade was an expert at getting that too, but Wade was a charger and drew a lot of contact and got to the line.
All good scorers get to the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's keep it a beat. If you are a great scorer in the NBA, you got to the fucking line. I don't care if you're Karl Malone, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You could have led a better example than Karl Malone, but
he still got to the fucking line.
I know he did.
Still got to the fucking line.
Motherfucker, man. Go ahead.
Charles Barkley, Kobe, Jordan, even Reggie Miller coming off the screens. Even he got to the free throw line. Like, so everybody, all greats, Ray Allen, Tracy McGrady, AI, they all got to the fucking line. That's part of the game.
Speaking of that, shout out to Grant Hill because McGrady paid Hill his piece on their podcast with him and Vince Carter talking about, like, he's like, how the hell is he doing that? And Grant Hill gave him the sauce basically on how to like be able to like sell those calls when you drive and initiate that contact, you know, alter like, you know, how you get in contact and all that and draw those fouls and get those easy points or whatnot. So yeah, it's been around for forever. You know,
it's gonna be around for forever. Yep. It's not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like, it's part of the game. If you struggling from the field, get to the fucking line. Like, honestly, make the referee make a call. Like, they out there earning way more than the majority of us on a part-time job. Mm-hmm. Make them make the fucking call. Gotcha. Make them make the fucking call, bro.
Gotcha. So we're gonna do a little premature talk here real fast. So obviously, I know your pick is OKC, but do you think the Spurs honestly can force a Game 7? I know you
they definitely can. But, okay. No, they definitely can. Like, it's not like I picked them. The fan of me wants to see it go 7, but I'm gonna stick with my pick of OKC in 6. But Stephon Castle, if he show up, hell, if Fox is healthy, he creates a mismatch defensively for them. So because how quick he is, they can get hot. It's gonna be a hostile environment. It's potentially the last game in San Antonio this season. So the crowd's gonna be rocking. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it colored out with the multicolored, make it a real festive time. So hey man, it definitely can happen. They got the talent to. They got the 6th man of the year. If Keldon Johnson plays like he's supposed to, that also is going to matter. Their bench has to show up tonight at home. Yeah. Like Vassell has to show up. It's going to have to be the role players, not just Wemby. Because I think Wemby go give it his all. Like Wemby just shooting 12 shots or whatever it was last ain't go fly tonight. Wemby going to have to be aggressive off the jump. Like if you a betting man, you may want to go ahead and put Wemby as a first basket scorer tonight because he going to be aggressive off the fucking jump. Like he didn't touch the ball the first 3 possessions last game,
which is crazy to me, but
can't fucking happen. Can't fucking happen.
Not if you're trying to win, at least can't happen.
Can't happen tonight. So I think aggressive. I think Wemby gonna be aggressive off the rip. So
he definitely needs to be for sure. So I agree, man. Definitely supporting cast is gonna be a huge factor tonight, man. Got to get production out of those other guys, and they have to play out of their damn minds. I mean, basically, this is at the point. Even though I know they haven't faced it yet, but there is no tomorrow. Flat out, like there's no tomorrow. There's no chance for mistakes. You know, I mean, ghosting, disappearing, man. Like you need everything, all hands on deck here. Second part to that prompt that I had up here. Obviously, they've taken the lead. A lot of people are picking them to move on here. Do we think, and we're going to get into the Knicks here in a little bit, but would you say they win this? It's an automatic. They're winning the finals.
I think whoever comes out the West is winning the finals.
You still rolling with that?
Still rolling with that. The 2 best teams are in the West. Now, they're the favorites. It doesn't mean it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to beat the Knicks because because I can't figure it out why it works with Brunson. It fucking aggravates him. But the Mighty Mouse has a fucking it factor that you like, and I'm more of a analytics. It ain't because he went to Nova, so like, but he gets it done, bro. Like he gets to his spots. He got that old man YMCA game. He puts you on his hip. He'll back you down. He doesn't care if you're 6'7". He go get to his spot. He'll give you a little shoulder, a little jab step, fade. He go get his shot off. He go give you 30. Now, OKC has the bodies to throw at him, so that's the reason I still give the edge, but he gonna get his. The question is, what cat gonna show up? That's gonna be which cat are you gonna get in the finals? Are you gonna get manly voice cat, or are you gonna get sassy cat? Which cat? Which cat you gonna get?
Mr. Zesty.
Like which cat you gonna get, bro?
That's a great question.
Because he's gonna have to be aggressive and not just settle for jump shot. Like. I don't get Brunson's game. It's a very old school game. Yeah. But Brunson, he get to work, and I can't take credit away from him. Like he's not quicker, he's not faster. He's just a fucking bucket. He a bucket getter. Yep. So it is what it is. I think the West got the best team, but Brunson go get his. But the issue is they don't got to answer for SGA either. So SGA go get his. So 30 for 30, cancel it out.
Hold that thought here. So
OG can't do it, and Bridges can't do it. Nope, can't do it.
Hold that thought. We gonna get to that here in a second.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. That cat is definitely the next X factor, man. It's just he has been playing more closer to the bucket and been getting more aggressive for sure. We're gonna get to the Knicks here in a second. Final question before we move on to the New York Knicks here, folks. Chime in with this here. Spurs a big question. So obviously they're on the brink. There's a high probability that they may lose tonight, may go to game 7, may lose. Win, lose, or draw, would you guys consider this a successful season, or was this a missed opportunity for them to complete this whole,
Hell yeah, it's a successful season. Like, they didn't make the playoffs last year.
Be sure to chime in, Chad.
So they didn't make the playoffs last year, and they're a 2 seed this year, and they're only going to get better. Now, it's going to have to be some talks in the offseason. Do you go one more year with Fox on the roster with the current makeup, or do you go ahead and try to move Fox? We talked about it briefly last week. So if you move Fox, you better bring in an athletic 4 that can stretch the fucking floor with Wemby. So, like I told you, I don't know if you want to pair Fox up with Ant, but I would do what I can to get fucking Nas. And if that means trading him to add to Harper, Castle, Vassell, then him, because he also is a 6'11" dude that can rebound, so he gives you another rebound or two.
Yep.
With Wemby, and you still keep Cornette as a backup center, and you move Champagnie to the because I think Champagnie is really a backup. I think he's really a backup. He's outplaying himself right now. He's giving you 8 a game, but yes, they need a 4, a legit 4, not a 6'7" tweener. So someone like Nas, it gets it done, bro. Like I do what I can. I understand, like, you have to get some more things. Like I would even try to be ignorant. I know he could be out a year, but like you might be able to get his rights and be like, you give us Dante on the back end of that too, because he's coming off the Achilles. He go sit out that year, but you still got his rights, and you can add that to your bench. Like you got to get something. Like now you got to think. I have my stars. I have my nucleus of stars. Now I got to build around them 3. So Fox doesn't fit in that. So you're going to have to give up more, but for a better fit.
Yeah.
Almost like the equivalent of Denver trading Porter for Cam Johnson. You're going to have to pay Porter. Porter was a 26 game night. 26 points a night dude in out of Brooklyn. So yeah, you give up, you get a lesser score. He can shoot more, but he's that type of a talent, though. So
I'm about to say that boy had every green light known to man out there in Brooklyn, especially after they dumped they got rid of Cam Thomas, though.
But who? Yeah, but that's the whole point, though. Cam had the same thing and didn't have that input. They didn't have that output. So you also have to look at that as well. They're not the same type of players.
Cam Thomas was such a black hole, though. But Cam Johnson is definitely a better. I mean, he's a better system fit for the Nuggets, even though it didn't translate to them.
So you take a system guy, you take the system guy at a lower price, and you trade the guy with the higher upside because you can't pay him.
Not with that second apron, brother. Nope.
Yeah, like so you can't do it. So you got to make a move, and that's what San Antonio's going to have to do. Like, do you get out ahead of it?
Yeah.
Or do you let it play itself out?
I think
that's
if
what.
I think if
that's gonna be the offseason.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Sam Presti has taught us, you get out ahead while your assets are still valued at the highest. One thing that they obviously did when after they got because obviously their second act after the trio of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden all unfolded, they got rid of Durant. He walked obviously, and they were able to land Paul George after that Christmas gift from the Orlando Magic, which for my fellow Magic fans out there, got a serious bone to pick because, guys, we're responsible for where OKC is at. That shit all started with that Oladipo Sabonis trade. Fucking Serge Ibaka. We're not talking about my PTSD. I'm going to have to talk to a therapist about that eventually. But nonetheless, it started there. And when it was clear that they had reached how far they were going to go with that second trio of Westbrook, George, and Melo, Sam Presti said, I got to get out ahead of this and make the right move while Paul George is valued at his highest. I mean, shit, you were talking about getting a young star, which we didn't know SGA was going to become who SGA was, but you had the chance to get the young star, budding star to start your rebuild with and be able to get 8 draft picks back in that haul. So you got to make that move. I'm not saying that Fox is going to net you that kind of return on investment, but right now, seeing that, you can capitalize on the fact that he was an impact player on a team that was young and got to the conference finals. Obviously, we know Wemby's a factor, but you got to sell that now. You have to sell that while it's at a high value to get some more return, because now you're going from your rebuild's over with. And you've even gone past that growing pains, pesky, embryo stage or the evolution stage. You're a contender now, and as a contender, you got to do what you got to do to maximize the window while you can, especially with a young guy like Wemby and young dogs like Castle. Got to maximize. You got to do what you can to build around those guys, because 2 years from now, guys are going to need to get paid. Wemby's obviously going to get whatever max option possible. You're going to have to break the bank for him. He's probably going to be somewhere. Right, he's going to be somewhere probably at that point in time. You're talking $350 million on a super max.
It's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be more than that.
It's gonna be something stupid, but nobody's at that point. Like I think Tatum's the most recent one at 318. Giannis is like somewhere around like 320 of what they're talking right now. So yeah, it's gonna be something stupid. But yeah, it minimum 350. Shit, we might be talking 400. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Especially with this new distribution deal and everything, like kind of being up with these networks and NBC being involved and all that. So definitely, in my opinion, I concur. Definitely a successful season for the Spurs, considering how fast they are, or what they're technically supposed to be on in a second, in the second or third year of a true rebuild. So definitely a successful season. A lot of growth, a lot of experience gained, especially with this particular postseason run. But win, lose, or draw, great season for those guys. But we're going to see what happened tonight. And we're going to see what happens if they win tonight. We looking at Game 7 on Saturday, potentially, or Sunday. That guy has to be on.
It'll be Sunday. It'll be Sunday.
Yeah. I'm not saying no way NBA gonna blow that opportunity and try to.
No. Yeah, it'll be Saturday. If it's Game 7, they go to a Game 7. Yeah, it'll be Saturday.
Yeah, because it can't go too far to in June, because really June's really reserved for them to be like at the start of the finals at that point. So
yep. The finals day is Wednesday the 3rd. That's the first day of the finals. That's already set.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and Gary move into our second part of this segment. Obviously, we start talking about the Knicks, orange and blue skies, and the exile of the Cleveland Cavaliers. But we're going to get right into it here. Obviously, it's rightfully titled Segment 2, Broom Knicks versus Cavaliers. And there was some house cleaning or spring cleaning done in expeditious fashion here. If you haven't been paying attention, brooms came out in New York and Cleveland. The Knicks unmercifully exiled the Cleveland Cavaliers out of the playoffs in a 4-0 whitewash, pass the sticks, brooms, sweep, whatever you want to call it. But for the first time since matter of fact, for the first time since Cash Money Records was taken over for the 99 to the 2000, the Knicks are back in the finals. And while that's a wonderful story to talk about, we gotta slightly start with one piece of this here. As far as like what went wrong for Cleveland, there's obviously, we're going to get to the big question to discuss, because obviously there's a certain person that we got to have a discussion about. But, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right, bro. Unfortunately, you are catching bullets here at this here episode if you plan on sticking around as a Cleveland sports fan there. So
you tough, right?
People get shot every day, B. You tough, right? Yeah, see, he helping. He's a sensitive topic. Nah, but we got to talk about it, though, man. We got to talk about it. But I tell you what, because we obviously got to talk about the infection that I've officially dubbed it, or the championship repellent that's sitting on the roster. But we're going to get into that here in a second. We got to really talk about Cleveland's current roster, man. Is this really built for playoff basketball, or did New York just simply expose where Cleveland was weak at in this particular Series A? So your thoughts on if the roster, as it currently intact, are they still a contender, or do you think they got too many things that they need to clean up moving forward? Are they ready to run it back and potentially challenge for a title run next season as currently constructed?
Okay, so what I think they go do versus what I think are vastly different. But what I feel needs to happen is based off of what my eyes seen. All right. So I know we go get into the Harden. I know we go get into the players.
Yep.
But we gotta start at the head with Kenny. This was a fucking coaching issue, right? And a discipline issue.
And I hate this.
No,
go ahead.
It's true because, and then on top of that, a heart issue. And what I mean by heart, and I ain't talking Josh Hart, even though he was killing. It's a heart issue, right? So they lost this game they lost the series in transition. That's effort. They gave no fucking effort on getting back. The shooter should never be the first man back. Yep. And that's how it was. They got outran and they gave no effort. That's the coaching issue. And it also goes down to the player's heart issue. That's the reason you have to blow this shit up. You got to get somebody in there with fucking heart. Because I'm going to tell you this. They had an opportunity to get somebody, right? They had an opportunity to get somebody like Giannis. Giannis wouldn't let that shit fucking fly. That not getting back shit, you had that vocal leader. He nips that shit in the bud because he doesn't go down like that. He don't. He don't.
But they did more. But they Evan Mobley, man.
I don't give a fuck. He was the one that was also lazy. He's a former at the. He is the reigning defensive player of the fucking year and gave no heart on the defensive side. It's a heart fucking issue. It's a heart and a coaching issue. This is coaching and heart, and them niggas ain't got it.
Oh shit!
And I think it's like I always said that you can't win with Donovan. Donovan isn't a one. He's not a championship one. He's a great regular season one, and he can lead you in scoring. But he's not going to be the fucking guy to lead you to a championship. For some reason, you can say talent for talent. If you just look at him in workouts, oh, I'll take him above Brunson. But guess what? You can't measure the fucking heart in Brunson, right? Brunson's better than that motherfucker. It is just simple. It's easy. It is clear and evident when you watch him play. It's a non-analytical thing. It's heart. And them niggas in Cleveland ain't fucking got it. So it's that and a coaching issue. Kenny has never been that guy. This is the same issue in Brooklyn, and now it's here.
Oh man,
Kenny is not that guy.
Brooklyn,
No. You wanted to have that fucking conversation. You wanted to have that conversation. You want to have that conversation, and we fucking having it. So there we at. This is Kenny. This is a Kenny issue. This is a Kenny issue. It's a Kenny issue, bro. It's a Kenny issue. This is a heart issue. This is a heart and Kenny issue. Because talent-wise, they have the talent to compete with them. Cleveland is not. You look at them talent-wise. This is not a 4-0 type of a talent swap. No, this is a talent-wise a very evenly matched fucking matchup. Should not equate it in a sweep. This is a talent issue. They made Mike Brown look like an elite fucking coach. He's a good coach. He's not an elite fucking coach. And they made look, and you can say it's a little get back. This is the motherfuckers that fired me, and he riled them up. We taking this shit back on their home floor. They did me dirty. We go do them. They going out bad too. This is my get back. Because one, he never should have been fired in fucking Sacramento, right? You can also start there.
That's a fact.
So this is his get back, and I think he's a good coach. He's not a great coach. So yes, like, hey, bro, it's a heart issue. But Hart had heart, and the Knicks had heart.
But hold on, they had dead legs though, Zay. That's what they saying. They had 2 7-game series.
Hey. This is how I feel. We grew up going to play ball. We ain't like the kids today. All right. I know we get on the sticks and we play college football and 2K a lot, but nigga, I didn't grow up on the sticks. We ran basketball every single day. Damn near, I ain't gonna say 365, but fucking 240 days a year. And we ain't get them tired legs. They grown men getting paid millions. I don't want to hear that. Oh, they gassed. That's what you got substitute.
Recess, if that's lunchtime, after school, back. You know,
if that's the case, that also goes back to coaching, that you're not managing your fucking rotation properly. Kenny issue. Thanks for reinforcing that in a different way. Kenny issue.
But they had dead legs. But as much as I want to believe the dead legs thing like that, at the same time, that's still like no excuse. Because real talk, the talent was there. They should have made mincemeat of Toronto. That should have been over much faster than what it was. They should have beaten Detroit, given how flawed their roster was, and they was coming off of a 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? So like, and as much as, because I'm a big Kenny Atkinson fan, I was a fan of what he did in Brooklyn. I love the fact that he walked out when the whole toxic trio decided to, like, you know, show up and basically oust him pretty much with the whole bullshit narrative. I felt that Kenny got did dirty there. However, I am also anti-analytics. I am not a numbers never lie and all that bullshit. And the fact that he started talking that nonsense, talking about, well, analytically, you know, we played better. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, cut it out. Stop it. What are we talking about, bro? Y'all got manhandled. Y'all got beaten transition. Your guys got hunted out. they got exposed. Let's just call it for what it is. Like you said, that Evan Mobley's supposed to be one of the best defensive bigs in the league. The Swiss Army knife. You can play him all over. He got exposed. We're going to get into the James Harden piece of it, but a byproduct of that trade, everybody was so convinced that Darius Garland was not the answer to help them out. But in twofold to that, you did not get better with that trade defensively, bro. Like, you already had a small backcourt that had problems defending beforehand. You kind of amplified that by bringing in James Harden, and the fact that it became a situation where he got hunted, and he's older, and he's also not a guy that's going to give you crazy effort on defense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's
so this.
I'm not.
This
I don't know if I can pin it on heart. I gotta pin it on roster composition, because they went up against a team that were strong, very strong, where they were weak at. You know what I mean? And they exploited the shit out of it.
So this is my issue with that, right? I get what you're saying, and in theory that shit makes
flawed,
sense,
bro. Yes,
so
Detroit is flawed. And
so in theory that shit makes sense. In theory that shit makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't talk about the defensive backcourt like Garland was a defensive darling.
He wasn't.
He was fucking paper.
He was a liability too.
So
yeah.
they didn't get worse by it. So they didn't address it.
Yeah,
but
you side with.
What does youth matter if you both fucking paper? It don't matter if it's a 24-year-old getting cooked or a 36-year-old getting cooked. Cooked is cooked. Cooked is cooked. Because Brunson was going. Because look, in that same situation, Brunson hunts Garland, and it's the same situation. Same situation. It's the exact same situation, bro.
I'm gonna let you cook, because I got to respond to young Buck here in these.
No,
go ahead and
respond.
Because this shit here, you man. If Detroit was flawed, then we would have lost. No, good and damn reason why it went 7 games. We lost Franz Wagner, and that was the difference in that fucking series, bro. Franz was the equalizer that balanced out our attack, given how flawed our roster was. Our roster was flawed too, but Detroit's is fucking flawed. They don't have a legit number 2 option. Behind Cade, you have a big man from yesteryear in Jalen Duren, who's going to swindle them into getting paid a supermax contract, which I still don't say he's worth it, especially after the shit that I saw this postseason. Him getting exposed by this front court, who just got the shit knocked out of them by Mr. Zesty. I know that's got nothing to do with that, but you
could say Mrs. Zesty all you want. Cat's still a top 5 fucking center in basketball.
He is, but still though, like, and that's the other point. They also got exposed by Toronto. So I'm like, y'all had a flawed roster. You were a number 1 seed, but it's another case of number 1 seed only means so much in the postseason because the game's different. Y'all have a flawed roster. You have 2 guys out there that are defensive geniuses, but they can't do shit for you offensively. I mean, let's be honest. Jalen Duren's a flawed product when it comes to offense. Asar Thompson can't shoot the fucking ball. He's phenomenal defensively, but he can't fucking shoot. When you got 2 guys out there that can't shoot, that totally changes to what you can do offensively to keep up with teams, bro. You have a flawed roster. Sorry, that's a fact. That's an indisputable fact. That all the analysts have said that about Detroit. It just showed how great Cade was, that he was able to carry them as far as he was able to, considering he didn't have a legit number 2 to like say, hey, I need a break. I need somebody to keep the offense. You're out there relying on Jenkins and LeVert and shit. Like, come on, bro.
No, like they had to rely on old ass Tobias to be this legit too, and he did it. But for how long did he do it? Like, and it showed. Like, he played the best stretch of his NBA career.
Right.
In his 15th season, he gave y'all 8 straight games of 20 or more, which he has never done ever in his career.
Yep.
And he did it and still ended up losing. Like, it's not enough, bro. Like, it goes back to when I was telling you with Jaden Ivey. That's what they wanted him to be, and he couldn't. He was never that guy.
Yep.
So they had to go away. They were missing that number 2 option. It is a flawed roster, and you didn't address it with Duncan Robinson. He's a liability. He's a shooter. I like Duncan, but he's a shooter and he's a backup. He is not a starter. He's a backup.
He is not a starter. That's exactly
what
he's
actually being playing starter minutes and to step in. That's not on him. He's stepping up because he has to, but he shouldn't be.
Yep.
And then Karis LeVert, due to his injuries, he's now a backup as well. Like, he's a great guy that can give you 15 to 22 minutes a night, He's great for that.
He can't even dribble the ball no more, bro.
He's great for that.
Yeah,
but that's where it stops at. Like you are asking you're asking backups to give you starter results, and it's just not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like I'm not hating when I say that, bro. That's an indisputable fact. Detroit has a flawed roster. I mean, there's a reason why they went on that run and they struggled with Orlando, and they struggled. They had 2 7-game series back to back against 2 teams that were flawed and also, in my opinion, with Orlando, severely underachieved this season, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if Franz Wagner is healthy, the Magic wins that series. I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like, as soon as he went down, we lost 3 straight. There's a common denominator with that. When he played, we only lost 1 game against Detroit. Like, we looked stronger. We put it this way. I guarantee you, in Game 6 in Orlando, we don't go out there and miss 30 damn shots in the second half, bro. We don't go on a 25 missed shot like streak out there if he played. I'm just saying, like, y'all, good and damn well they should have went home in the first round. I don't even know why you even acting like y'all wasn't flawed and we wasn't able to like show where y'all was weak at. You know what I'm saying? Like again, Wendell Carter Jr. outplayed Jalen Duren in the first round, bruh. Wendell Carter Jr. And we're talking about giving Jalen Duren a supermax. If I was Detroit, I'd bring up, but Wendell Carter Jr. Like, every time, if they talked anything north of $200 million, but Wendell Carter Jr., bro. He outplayed you. like, knock it off, bro. Like, they will be okay, but they got some roster moves to make to improve. But getting back on topic here with the Cleveland Cavs, I think it's more roster composition, man. They have some major liabilities defensively, because if we're going to be honest, man, the only true, like, defensive stalwart they got is Evan Mobley, and even his game is still limited in that department. Part of his game is amplified that he does have a second guy to kind of take the heat off of him to go chase shit, and Jared Allen, and he's a mobile big man that can help them out. So Cavs got some moves to make. The real question is, do we see the return of the native son, and even if that is going to be enough, currently constructed to get them over the hump? And like we'll start with that one. Will LeBron James ultimately make his return to Cleveland and try to see if he can be the equalizer? You say no?
No. Next stop. Like we're dead in that. Like we're not even entertaining it. Like, he's not going back to Cleveland. Y'all can't. They can't afford it.
I will say he's on the record now on this for like several times saying he's not taking a hometown discount for anybody. So if you are going to employ LeBron Ramon James Sr., you're gonna have to pay him. So he takes a pay cut to get a ring, that shit's not happening. So, we could cancel that. So the odds of that happening is not. Second question, to improve their roster, do you try your best to jump back into the Giannis sweepstakes and come off your high horse? If you're the Cleveland Brass, do you come off of Evan Mobley? Because he's going to have to be involved with other things. So do you go all in to get him, and then will Giannis be enough with the rest of that core to get it done? Or do you?
If you're gonna be fine with a rebuild in 3 years, yeah.
Because that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Because like he's older, but ask yourself right now, like even coming off the injury, who's better, Giannis or Mobley? It's Giannis. It's not a question about it. He's better.
Well, hold on.
He's better.
He's a better player right now.
That's what I said.
Right now. Me, I'm always thinking long term. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
his high would never be as high as Giannis.
I
don't have the same ceiling.
No, I totally agree with that. I mean, Giannis exploded. You know what I'm saying, after like his second or third season. I've really kind of seen Evan Mobley, dare I say, peak already.
I think he's still. I think we've seen his ceiling, especially on offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he's at his ceiling, which isn't a bad place. He's just not a one. I would get off of him.
Mm-hmm. Like you said with Fox, you got to sell while it's high, even though right now it's kind of.
Looking at it. I think if they had Giannis right now, they're still playing right now. They're not swept.
Okay.
They're not swept.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So that's why. Like I think even with Harden, I think Harden, Mitchell, and Giannis, y'all at least going to get into game fucking 6, not getting swept.
That's fair.
At least. Like y'all at least making them work fucking for it. No, because they ain't lost a game in a month. Like, so you at least go make them work for it. So, nah, like I think you get off Mobley. If it means, I think even next year, Giannis gives you a better chance of winning the chip than Mobley.
Okay.
So I would make that move. If you believe that Mitchell is your guy, go get him fucking Giannis. Go get him Giannis, and then if you don't want to, if you don't want to settle on Harden, go get the other old nigga. And that old nigga is Holiday. Go get Drew Holiday, a defender.
I think with the Drew Holiday, that could totally change the complexion of the situation, as we saw what kind of impact he had on a very young team in Portland this past season. So, you know,
And he'd be a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper.
he'd be a hell of a lot cheaper. Now, definitely that will be they gotta do something, and I just don't know where do you go, bro. Like the raw, like again, it's got its flaws, man. I think you can. I think you have a chance to compete with Donovan Mitchell. It just depends on what's around him. I just don't like this group that's around him currently. I'm not. I mean, Jared Allen is Jared Allen. You know, he's if anything, it's only downhill from here for him. He's limited. You know, he's pretty much like a lob threat and a part-time defender. Um, you know, Dean Wade, solid like wing. Little bit of a an above average defender, a willing defender, but not a lot guy. And I can't even necessarily say he's a true 3-point threat. Max Strus,
He's not a true starter either. He's not a true starter
really.
either.
No,
And neither is
agreed.
Strus.
Yep. I kind of put them like in that same bucket as I would put like a Duncan Robinson. They're good role players that can help like a team like come off the bench and provide good quality minutes, but those guys are not legit starters in the NBA. They're not that like when you got a backcourt like Mitchell and Harden where you have to play them off the ball. You have to have a guy out there that is a legit 3-and-D kind of threat to open the floor. You need I don't know. Lou Dort. You need a Lou Dort-esque kind of player. You need a Devin Vassell. You know what I mean? Like you need that true like guy that can at least give you, Mikal Bridges. You need that guy that can take on the primary defensive assignment and also give you quality offense on the other end. So they have to address their 3 spot, and they got to break up Allen and Mobley. It's just that combination I don't think is long term, because another thing that hurts them, neither of them can shoot. Neither of them can shoot, which forces your 2 guards to take a lot of difficult shots. Like you got limited ability to move the ball too.
Mobley can shoot it. He's just not a knockdown shooter. It's a difference. Like he can shoot it. He's just not a knockdown shooter. So, and that's part of the issue. They had one possession, not one possession. They had one moment where they had 3 straight pick and pops for Mobley threes. Like, no, that's not his game. Yes,
Yeah.
can he shoot? Can he hit a 3? Yes, but should he be shooting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes in a game? No.
No. And that's my point. Like, you need another guy. Like, he would be an effective center that can shoot at that limited clip. If the other big man is like more of a rangy threat like that, like dare I say, you swap him out for a guy like Wendell Carter Jr. that can stretch the floor. The dynamic shifts big time at that point, because he can at least, he doesn't have to play close to the bucket like Allen does. You know what I mean? On offense, you know what I mean? He can make a team pay for trying to overload the strong side. And if you toss it to him on the weak side, Carter can knock that down. You know what I'm saying? If he's left open, like he's enough of a threat. Whereas Allen, you don't get that period. Like he's zero threat from beyond the arc. And I hate to say it, that hurts spacing in today's game, especially if your other big man is like a meh kind of shooter like how a Mobley is. That's why I say he can't shoot. It's like I can't count on him to give me 3 from behind the arc consistently. 3 shots a game, or at least 3 attempts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing with crazy numbers. He might go over 3. He might give you 1 of 2. 2 out of 3, it's a crapshoot. He's not a 40% plus, as 3-point shooter. And you kind of need that if you're going to run a Jared Allen out there, So, or dare I say, Jalen Duren. You better have 4 other guys out there that can stretch the floor, because it's going to hurt your spacing. The guys will not honor him if he's not in the paint. So, Cavs got a lot to do. It's going to be an interesting offseason. Dan Gilbert is on the record saying he is fully committed to doing whatever it takes to improve the roster and see. But obviously, shifting the conversation a little bit towards the Knicks here. Are the Knicks currently the NBA's hottest team? as we speak right now, can they win the NBA championship this season? They got a lot going for them. They got rest on their side. They got much fresher legs than most of these teams. Is this the window for the Knicks to win the championship?
Yeah, their window was there. They have opportunity. They're in it. So yeah, they got invited to the dance. That's half the party. They got the invitation to the dance. They punched their ticket, right? So they have it. They have the star, who's proven to be clutch in the playoffs. So yeah, and it's just like stat wise, statistically, they are right now the hottest team, which is like crazy to say in NBA history. In this run that they're on, but whatever metrics they're using to equate to that.
Yep.
But they currently are.
Well, it's a combination of a couple things with that. Like the biggest thing is the fact that they've swept two teams recently. They have not lost in over 4 weeks, if I remember reading that correctly. They haven't lost a game. They haven't lost a game in 4 weeks. And it's the point differential, bro. Their point differential is the high. Their point differential, as far as like how badly they're beating their opponents by, is even higher than what the Warriors was when they had Kevin Durant. And we know how devastating that team was. And we know how devastating the team was before they had Durant. Like, they're outpacing some historically good offensive teams in general. So, like, that's what's making them, like you said, statistically the hottest team in history, which is insane to me.
Yeah, but is it enough? I don't know. Because they're going to have to match up with one of these boys from the West. And both of those rosters is loaded. They ain't placed no roster like they go place with either one of them.
Big facts.
Either
they're
one.
They're not going up against a flawed roster out of either one of those teams.
And Cat, I guess you could say he's a willing defender. Like, he'll put his nose in there.
He's showing signs.
He'll put his nose in there, but I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you guys have been watching this series. If they get against the Spurs, Stephon Castle will have about 6 fucking posters. And I mean, he's going to get, it's going to be a fucking assault on Titan. It is going to be a rim run if he sees him in the paint.
Are you saying, well, what if they got Mitchell Robinson out there?
He going to attempt it. He'll put fear through him. He going to attempt it. He might, Mitchell, the thing is, like, all you got to do is foul Mitchell a few times. You make him unplayable.
Facts.
Like, so that's his issue. Like, he's his own worst enemy.
Oh my God. I don't know if I've ever seen nobody recently like that bad with making dumbass fouls and staying in foul trouble, bro. Like,
and he can't hit a free throw. Like, you get him a couple fouls and then like you just foul him to slow the game down. You have to take him off the court.
How can the NBA universe be that unfair to the point where like you got that
if I was
a free throw shooter, bro? Like,
if I was down and he was in the game, I literally would bring in my 13th player, 12th player off the bench. You'd be like, hey, go foul him. Go foul him.
Greg Popovich Jr.
Make him bring his ass off the court. Go foul him. Because I would trade my twos for your nothings. Because he ain't gonna hit a fucking free throw. Like, I'll trade it all day. I'll go into the bonus if he on the fucking court.
Shit.
Like,
my man said I'll trade my twos for your nothings.
Like, I'll trade my twos for your nothings, bro. Like,
oh man,
that's what's gonna happen.
We're going to write that one down, bro. I don't know if I've ever heard one that slick, but that shit's so accurate.
Like, easy. I wouldn't even have to. It wouldn't be a second thought, bro. I seen him miss 5 free throws in a row.
And that's not good, bro. Like, at least like with the Ben Wallaces and the Dwights and the Shaqs, man, like they didn't go on that bad of free throw spells. You know, theirs was just like they couldn't feel the fucking ball. But man, Mitchell Robinson's horrible from the line, bro. Like, God bless America.
Let me get the actual stat because I think it's somewhere. I think he is like, yeah, he's 40% from the free throw line.
That's right there, Ben Wallace and Shaq's worst days and Dwight Howard's worst days.
40%, bro.
That's bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad. That man had there's a 60% chance he's gonna miss his free throw, bro, which is not a good percentage. That's just not good.
So he's made 4 free throws the entire series.
Well, how
and
many
he has shot 12, 16, 18. He's 4-18 from the free throw line.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll trade my twos for your nothings all day, all fucking day.
Man, it's definitely about to be interesting. I think the Knicks have. I actually got a lot more faith than what most people do think, because I think that They're one of the most unconventional teams to go up against because as much as we've given Mike Brown shit, over these years as far as like him being a head coach. Um, don't know if I would put him up there with like the elite minds necessarily, but Mike Brown's a better coach than what he gets credit for. Like, I know a lot of people want to be like, oh, well, he had LeBron James. Oh, well, the West wasn't the West like when he was to Sacramento, and they fell apart, soon after that. Oh, well, he was an assistant with Steve Kerr and Pop and all that. He brings a lot of, I mean, you have to understand that this team was here a year ago. What Eastern Conference Finals, they got worked over by the Pacers. And the Pacers were the hottest damn team in basketball last year, even hotter than what the Thunder was before they matched up in the finals. There's a reason why that series went 7 games unexpectedly. But Mike Brown clearly has capitalized where Tom Thibodeau fell short at. He's gotten them to buy him better offensively. He's got Cat playing closer to the bucket, which again, bucket ball wins, but it's more effective if you can be a guy that can play closer to the bucket and be effective and be able to stretch the floor instead of constantly living out there and letting teams, because that 5-out shit's only it's effective, but that's 2K basketball. Let's be honest, bro. Like, like let one guy break down the defense, and again you got the Brunsons of the world. While Brunson will get to the bucket, you get to his spots and do his thing. You still need a guy that if he drives, he can dump it off to easy finish or dump it down to the post block. Create your own shot on the block. So that still is effective basketball. I think they match up better than what a lot of teams think, and that's mainly because I'm putting a lot of stock in their wings. OG, Mikal Bridges, those are unlike Cleveland. Those are two solid perimeter defenders that you can throw at an SGA to slow him down or to like make him work harder, or dare I say, give him a legit reason to flop. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more physical basketball. So I like that. And same with the Spurs, like Wemby is Wemby, but I think that their wings can help neutralize those supporting pieces that the Spurs would lean on. So I'm not ruling out a Knicks championship. I think that this will be their best opportunity considering how inexperienced those other two Western Conference teams. I know OKC's coming off of a finals run, but that was 1 year ago, and this is a different team versus what they had last year. Plus, they still don't have Jalen Williams, which I know they've been able to win in spite of that. That is a lingering factor because with him, like, they're damn near unstoppable with him. So, and again, they got fresher legs, bro. That's a factor this time of year, as we saw. Like, shit, biggest upset, biggest comeback in finals history. A lot of people want to pin it on, oh, well, the Warriors had dead legs. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, benefited Cleveland, But, say what you will. But, fresh legs definitely is a factor. And, especially with the way the Knicks have been able to pay in place. I mean, you can get guys recovered. You're not dealing with as many nagging injuries. The window's definitely open, man, for them to do it. I'm not saying that it will be closed after this, but this is definitely one hell of an opportunity, and I like their chances better than what most people are thinking. I'm not ready to say they're going to win the finals because I got to see who they go up against and what happens after tonight and possibly this weekend as well.
If it ends tonight,
mm-hmm.
Let's say it ends tonight, Thunder and 6. They don't play. They don't. First tip off is not until Wednesday in OKC.
Mm-hmm.
What do you look at then? That's 5 days of rest for OKC.
I got to see how it looks. If that is the case, you're saying like if OKC wins tonight and they got those 5 days of rest, I would probably say OKC in 7 if I went that route. If it does go 7 games and say there still is a lingering issue with Jalen Williams, I would go Knicks in 6. But this game is very critical, especially with the attrition starting to pile up here. So, this game 6 is bigger for either team, because again, the Spurs could shock people and pull this off. I still don't think I think that the Knicks have a better chance of beating San Antonio versus OKC, but I'm liking it. But again, tonight's a big factor. If OKC gets those days off to rest and come out like on 5 days rest, I'll go OKC in 7. I think either way. I think the NBA Finals is going the distance for sure. Because I like the Knicks have found ways to exploit teams where they're potentially weak at, and I think the starting lineups match up very well against each other. So, and there's also more playoff experience. There's more games played with this Knicks team versus what OKC has gone up against this postseason, and even what they're going up against now. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I know the Knicks' path so far. They played a lot of flawed teams, but they still do have an Eastern Conference Final run from last year now with the NBA Finals run, so it could be their time. But we will see what happens.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. And before we move off of this series, y'all know it wouldn't be right unless we discuss the big elephant in the room. So obviously we've talked about the many flaws of Cleveland, but it is time for us to have an honest conversation about the guy that was supposed to be the equalizer and help get them over the hump, James Harden. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most ironic things I saw, man, after this unmerciful exile and all the memes and the stuff out there, somebody made a very good point about James Harden. I think it finally makes sense because there's been a lot of bullshit that's been thrown out there in regards to like him possibly being a top 3 shooting guard of all time. Being better than some legends that have won rings and have been the guys on like championship teams like the Dwayne Wades of the world. Even Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady. They've thrown out him being effectively better than those guys. But it's time to really have an honest conversation about James Harden and where he's at, and if his window is officially closed for winning a championship at this point in time. So looks like we got a comment here. Let's
Sir Nicholas.
Yeah, he's gonna get it back. I mean, it's already out there saying that the Cavs are going to keep him, and they're looking for him to opt out of his contract and get another 3-year deal. How much that 3-year deal is worth is crazy, because if they max him out, they can just kiss goodbye. Like, get ready. They're going to be right back here. We're going to be having this discussion again next season. He really needs to take a discount, especially with him not being the same player that he used to be in regards to like having that explosiveness and being able to do that here. But I'm gonna shift this up because I know you were a proponent of Cleveland trading for James Harden here. Obviously, this is another postseason disappointment, but do you think James Harden is getting unfairly blamed for the failure of this particular Cavs campaign?
Of course, you're scapegoating the guy that's not supposed to be the guy. He's not. It's Donovan Mitchell and it's Mobley. Remember, they're the untouchables. The more blame can't be on him.
Did I just open the argument for you to open your window for you to make an argument for him?
No, because I already had it. I'm like, loaded, baby. Like, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Like he's not. He's 30 fucking 6. You can't look at the 36-year-old when you got a 28-year-old superstar in fucking Mitchell and a 24-year-old or 23-year-old superstar in Mobley. I don't think he's a superstar.
I was getting ready to say, bro,
but when you throw somebody in the untouchable category, that means you look at him and you value him as a fucking superstar. So that's what they've done. So therefore, you can't put more blame on the defensive woes than the guy that won Defensive Player of the fucking year. He didn't show up. He didn't. Cat did what he wanted. OG did what he wanted.
Facts.
Because you can be like, OG's a 3. He plays the fucking 4. Okay, and if you on the offensive side, and then you want to go like, oh well, the 4 is Hart. Okay, Hart was giving them 20 a night as well. The fuck is your point? The fuck is your point? At the end of the day, he was a cone next to the other cone and fucking Allen.
Hey,
and then the other cone up top and fucking Harden. But you want to blame Harden, the oldest nigga out the whole bunch. So let's say, how were they doing it? Oh, they were doing pick and roll. Why was nobody switching? Like, why was everybody switching it? Did nobody want that fucking assignment? Don't nobody want to talk about that. They wouldn't. Hey, what did Klay Thompson say? His biggest regret was not switching that. Somebody got to be like, hey, I'm not switching. I'm fighting through the screen. I'm getting through it.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. Everybody ran from that assignment. Right? So you can't put all the blame on Harden. Because at the same time, again, it goes back to coaching. If you know he's becoming a fucking cone, fucking air, take his ass out. Take his ass out.
But
There comes a time where niggas become unplayable, and you have and
hold on. This is James Harden we're talking about here,
Yeah.
brother. Top 3 shooting guard of all time. Let some people tell it, brother.
Look,
and he's unplayable in the
why,
postseason.
I'm gonna tell you why he was unplayable. It's one reason why. They were up 22 points with 7.5 minutes left in game 1.
Yeah.
And they started, screen, pick and roll, give me the switch. Once they cut it to 14, timeout. Tyson, in. Strus, in. Sam Merrill, ass to the back. Like, at that point, you have to defend. It's not about scoring anymore. You have the points. Stop somebody. You took all defenders off the court. Stop somebody. It's coaching, bro. It's coaching. Like, Harden looked bad, but he nigga tried. It wasn't. It's not enough.
Tell my family I tried. Well,
Because it's quiet as kept.
Go ahead.
On top of that, if they are up 22 and you want to keep them on the floor, why is your superstar Donovan Mitchell going 5 possessions and not touching the fucking ball and getting a shot up? We don't want to talk about that.
That game was critical.
We don't want to talk about that. We don't talk about. We just want to blame Harden, but we don't want to blame the superstar of the team. It's his team. It's his team. It's kind of the same issue that was happening in Utah. Now y'all niggas is Utah East. Look at the parallels. What else did he? What did he also have in Utah? Reigning defensive player of the year, right?
Now hold on. Wait,
yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes
or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. But
so we talking facts. No, I rest in facts. DPOY. Not one time, not 2 times.
Hang on.
He had a 3-time DPOY in Utah.
Now I know.
Mr. COVID himself, Mr. Vid himself.
Oh God, man. Yeah, I'm still mad at him, bro. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because literally to this day, I still cannot get that image out of my mind in fucking 2020 when this shit was starting to hit the fan with COVID, bro. He's like the face of when everything fucking starts shutting down and his ass tested positive after fucking doing that
Mocking
bullshit, bro.
Granted, it was inevitable, so it's really not his fault. He's just a poster boy.
It's not his fault, but he's the motherfucking poster child for that shit, man. Like
because he said he wasn't real and he was the first nigga to test positive.
Fucking go, no, man. Like, and I'm not, and I hate to say this, man. Rudy Gobert, one of the most overrated all-star caliber big men I've ever seen in my life, bro. Flat out. Because he literally does nothing for you offensively. Not a damn thing.
Call him what you want. Just call him Hall of Famer, because that's what he is.
He will get there, unfortunately, because of how like slanted some of that shit is when it comes to doing that.
Because he's one of the best defenders to ever put on a pair of shoes. It's the facts.
Yeah.
It's the facts. I don't care if he got on there on that island and Curry had him jumping like a dickhead. Don't care.
Hey, well, put it this way, I will love to see who will score more offensive points in a 1-on-1 between him and Tony Allen.
Oh, Gobert. Because it's easy. It's easy. Like I don't know. I don't know if you've seen FIBA Gobert. FIBA Gobert got a bag.
Hey, nah,
FIBA Gobert got a bag, bro.
We ain't talking about
face up game.
Nah,
we seen it.
Your ass, you want to bring up that FIBA shit. You know how much I got a problem with these international some bitches that all of a sudden they want to go out there and be all fucking world in FIBA, get to the fucking league, and all of a sudden can't shoot, can't guard, can't fucking do shit. You can't create a fucking shot. Him and Franz Wagner, man, fuck them both.
Gobert got
Get the fuck
put
out
on
of here. Nah, man.
Drop step spin.
All of a sudden, he got that thing on a string. Get the fuck out of here, guys. But no, man, no. And I get that piece of it, man. Like I get it. Donovan had that, but unfortunately, as time has shown, especially in today's game, you can get close, but you cannot win with an offensively challenged big man. You just can't, bro. The guy's got to be able to do something on his own, and I hate to do this. Just go ask the Miami Heat. Bam can get you there. He might have moments, but he will not help you get over the hump if he's the number 2 guy on the squad. I hate that he catches a stray in this argument, but it's a fact. He can help get you there. He can get you close.
Nah, like I think like if you exchange Bam for Mobley in this situation,
it's different.
They fare a lot fucking better, bro. Because he also a rim protector as well, and I ain't with you on that. I think Bam can be a 2 on a championship team. I think Bam can be a 2 on a championship team.
So you're saying the 83-point outburst wasn't a fluke then?
Oh no, that was definitely a fluke. Because it was the manner. No, because it was the manner and how he got it. Like if he got it in the flow of the game, it's fine. My whole thing is flow of the game and how he got it.
I know.
So, but can he score? He was a night scorer, 20 and 10.
Yeah, no,
like,
I mean but we all know he's defense first, like offense second, as far as like if we had to choose.
Yeah, but if you're a defensive first guy, right? But then can go get me 20, but you also can create it yourself too if needed. He's better than Mobley. Sorry,
he's better than him and Gobert, if you ask me.
Like, he's not a better defender than either one of them. Like straight up defender, he's not. He's not. He's not. Even now. Wemby would put 40 a night on his head.
Yeah, but he has no help down there.
He's 6'9". He's 6'9",
and has no fucking help. And he's being asked to play the 5. I think he's a perfect 4 for somebody, but he's just not a 5. He never has been a legit 5 in my opinion. But that's today's game, man. They want to believe in this small shit. But getting back to the root piece with Mr. Harden here. So you're attacking his defense. I'm going to attack the man's offense, because buddy. And I'm going to just leave it right here, bro. A key stat in any title contention situation is shooting. Yes, he was not supposed to be the number 1 option. We know this. But for a guy that is supposed to be a top 3 shooting guard of all time, we got 39% overall field goal shooting percentage in this series, and a very, very dreadful 17% from the 3-point line, which basically means you got a better chance of Evan Mobley knocking down 3-pointer in this series than what Mr. Harden did. Because he shot better from range. Because Harden didn't basically give you shit. 5 for 28 in this series. And dare I not go about the turnovers, brother. 17 turnovers in 4 games. Game 1, 6 turnovers. Game 2 took care of the ball. You know, they did their thing, but still wasn't enough. They lost. Game 3, 6 turnovers. And then in the closeout, 5 turnovers, bro. Man's average 4 turnovers a game. Like, not only has his game not translated into championship winning basketball, like you said, he's 36 and it's official. He's on the decline now. He is officially on the decline because not only can he doesn't or never has gotten it done defensively, he can't even get it done offensively no more. You know, even in a secondary role where the pressure's not on him to do so. But in those spurts where the other guy, like a number 2, is supposed to be able to help if the one is cold for some reason, and he can't even do that anymore. Doesn't have the burst to get past people anymore. Doesn't have the strength, or he's not even like the guy that can be the free throw merchant like how he used to. So it's just, I did not like the trade at all, man. And this just compounds the issue because, again, you got the defensive liabilities, and now you got a bit of an offensive liability too, man. Because, like, not only, I mean, he even admitted, like, the turnovers was uncharacteristic, and he's got to do better. He said he promised he was going to take better care of the ball in Game 4, and turned the bitch over 5 more times again, bro. Like, it's just, it's over for his championship career aspirations. And he is officially, in the words of the Stunner Growth channel, shout out to them on YouTube, he's a championship repellent, bro. They should put his face on the face of, like, off or whatever and say NBA championship repellent. somewhere. Like it just needs to be done at this point. He's just not. He's just like his, and I hate to say it, like his game stagnated a long time ago. We just were fooled with the illusion of the numbers and the stats and the moments. But every time you need him to get you over the hump and be that guy, be a top 3 shooting guard, which some of these morons out there have tried to say, get you there. He can't do it. He has never been able to do it, and he wasn't going to do it now. And it's not going to get any better. That James Harden we saw in Houston is officially dead. Period. We haven't seen it now in effectively like 3 postseasons and counting. So I don't know, but I think he shares enough blame because the ball was in his hands in a lot of situations as well, and between those turnovers, the horrendous shooting, the lack of the ability to be the game changer that he is capable of being or was capable of being. I think he's right there at number 2 behind Kenny Atkinson. If you want to throw Kenny Atkinson at number 1, but he's either a 1A or a 1B as far as the blame goes. Now, granted, he hasn't been there as long. He was not there with them last year, but seeing that he was supposed to be the clear upgrade over Darius Garland, and effectively, it just didn't move the needle. It just didn't. So, I forgot about that offer in game 4 as well. They did not hit a single 3-pointer. And only hit 2 buckets. Like, that was dreadful. Smoked my damn parlay. I had a perfect parlay cooked, and I expected him to get a combination of at least 25 points, rebounds, and assists, and he only got me 18 combined of those stats. Rotten son of a bitch. I should have known not to bet any money on him. Should have known. Should have known when he woke up that morning, it was Magic City on 3. But with that being said, final question here before we get off of Harden's case, man. Do we think he can still be a championship piece? And obviously, he's got legacy mounting pressure as it continues to follow him. But could he still be a piece for a championship contending team? Or is he the ultimate championship repellent, as I just referenced? Your final take on James Harden?
Not at his current price tag. No.
Do you sign him to
he's 36, bro.
Yep.
He's 36.
That he is.
Him being the star of a championship team is done. That's been done. So we can get off that soapbox. We can get off that topic. We can get off that. That window has passed. He's 36. Doesn't have the same offensive bag. Liability defensively. So yeah, it's that aspect of it is done, and people just need to come to grips with that. And they're not going to, and they refuse to. He should be a third option, but he's still being paid first option money. So as it currently stands, if he's not taking a pay cut to allow more talent to come in, no, he won't win a championship.
He goes into the Hall of the Ringless, as we're saying.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this all shakes out. Because again, allegedly he's supposed to be opting out of his deal. Cleveland's looking to pay him lock him up for 3 years, so basically for him to finish his career there. I'm tired of the championship seeking situation, and he just continues to be like a liability, man. It's like a team could be like on their way back, and it's like on their way there, and it's like you add him, and it just, I don't know, man. He is not an answer for a championship piece. If he, like you said, if he comes down at a much lower price tag and you strictly only rely on him for ball distribution, then it's a different story, but to be either a 2 or a 3 at this point, I still wouldn't trust him, bro. Like he is a guy at this point that could be a supplemental piece and a supplemental part. Dare I say he's a role player now. He's
36.
I understand. He's 36, but he like, unlike some of the other, because he's held on that level as the LeBron James, the Currys, the Durants of the world. He's a role player now. His skills have eroded to that degree, and it's shown at this point. But who knows? He could possibly make a liar out of us, depending on what happens in this offseason. They get a full training camp under their belt, because that's what they're trying to sell to the public now. Is that, well, let's see what happens. We get a full training camp. We get a chance to get the sim fully integrated in the system. And all that. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna see. But Zay says should not be held for the majority of the blame that he's getting. I say his ass is right there and deserves to be in front of the firing squad. But unlike Kenny Atkinson, who in your words, or at least how you probably would say, deserves neither the blindfold or the cigarette. I guess we can give James Harden, he deserves a cigarette at least, and a last word. But nonetheless, Cavs got a lot of things to work on, and I hope that something happens, man, because the clock is unfortunately going to start ticking, and the pressure and the questions are going to now come at this phase of the career from my fifth cousin, Donovan Mitchell, up there. So, Spider, keep doing your thing, man. You made a commitment to the land. We're going to see what happens with them this offseason as well. I'm going to stall him out for now because, I don't know if there's any more that he could have possibly done. Especially with that, like you said, you highlighted that game one situation was egregious. How the fuck he doesn't touch or shoot the ball in the last 7 minutes is still beyond me, brother.
Facts. That's your superstar.
Yeah.
Well, we want to blame the 36-year-old nigga. Cool.
We are. But speaking of old niggas, and this is kind of slightly off subject here, another guy that got exiled here not too long ago, ironically at the hands of the Knicks. Who do you think faces more pressure next season, James Harden or Joel Embiid, as far as the final phases of their career?
Embiid.
You think Embiid faces more pressure?
Yeah, he has the brighter future. He's younger. And he's more talented right now.
Damn, bro. It sounds like you ready to write Harden's eulogy already.
He's 36, bro.
I love how you keep subtly saying that.
It's like you not getting it. He's 36. Bro.
I know like, he's old, bro.
Like
but,
most niggas at 36 right now, either retired or averaging 11 points.
But he's up there with LeBron James.
No, LeBron James. Nobody's with LeBron James. Niggas a fucking outlier. Niggas an anomaly.
Like we know this. We know LeBron's not from this planet. Has defied all laws of physics.
The only two shooting guards I think average more than Harden at this age is Kobe and Jordan.
Yeah, I'll say so. Because people don't understand, like, as much as they want to shit on Mike during that Washington phase, bro, Mike was still a bucket. He just couldn't stay healthy, and the team was absolutely dog shit. But Mike was still going out there getting buckets. He was still averaging 20 plus, But you know how it is. People like to reach for low-hanging fruit. They're like, oh, man, he couldn't get to the postseason, man. He didn't have Scottie Pippen, man. No Pip, no chip. Well, I agree with some of that. But Mike was still getting buckets, man. You just got to go back and know the numbers and watch the film. Like, he wasn't Air Jordan anymore, but shit, Mike, man, catch that bitch on that wing, boy.
Mike was 38, bro.
Like, what's 38 with a bad knee, boy?
Give it a break.
Like, hey, it's still paying Ron Mercer's and shit off the glass on that one play, bro. I was like, ooh. I remember watching that shit live. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Petty, boy.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
What asked the man, y'all thought it was rented?
I'm like, Popeye, all that spinach? Double up, I'm the team. I'm the captain, I'm the lieutenant.
Nah, man. Don't get me started. Probably gonna listen to that shit here soon, boy. Meek Millie. Well, we're going to go ahead and get to the final segment, man, here and get ready to put a bow on this show because, again, this episode was titled 8 Counts and Knockouts. And if you did not pay attention here recently in Las Vegas, we had some celebrity mixed martial arts action, or lack thereof in some cases, because, buddy, it was quite a time and quite the thing to watch and see. We had some celebrity beefs that got addressed here at this event hosted by Aiden Ross here. At Las Vegas here. I want to say it was called the Brand Risk 14 joint UFC event hosted in Las Vegas by Aiden Ross and his crew, man. But yeah, we had some celebrity mixed martial arts matchups, and it was quite interesting to see. But before we get into the exact matchups, Zay, what do you think about this whole concept of bringing celebrities in to do these kind of things? Are we on to something, man, or is it just a money grab or a cash grab?
It's a money grab. It's a fad. Like, don't nobody really, ain't nobody waking up like, hey, I want to see Ray J get in the ring.
Oh, shit.
Ain't nobody waking up, I want to see Supa Hot get in the ring. Like, nigga, stop it. Stop it.
You don't want to see Supa Hot Fire out there, man?
No one is like, I want to see Lance Stephenson and Michael Beasley fight. Like, let's cut the shit, y'all.
He said, "Let's cut this shit."
Like Ray J's own boys didn't want to see him do that shit.
I was still wondering, like,
did you see Did you see like the interviews like with
yeah,
Chris Brown and them?
Yep. He had no business fucking being out there, bro. Like, and the funny thing about that, we gonna get to it. If y'all didn't pay attention to the exact matchups, I got them listed right down here in fine print. First off, we had Johnny Manziel going against Bob Menery, which was a mockery of a fucking matchup. Some legit little talking nonsense going on with the continued beef or lack thereof between Lance Stephenson and Michael Beasley. And then also we had Ray J versus Supa Hot Fire, which was one of the weirdest fucking matchups I ever seen. I don't even know what the hell that was even arranged and about. But the one that kind of took the spotlight was Ray J's matchup with Supa Hot Fire, because it went longer than what the other two did, basically. And had a little bit more action, but it was more so because you had, if you didn't see the whole fight, you had Supa Hot Fire matching up with Ray J. And for the first round, it was almost like Supa Hot Fire was like, I don't know if you can say point shaving or like ducking or what you want to call that. He basically ran for a whole fucking round. Ray J was like kind of trying to throw shit, tie him up, get physical, but like he was just like ducking, moving, like, you know, and everybody was like, why is he throwing a punch or whatever? Now, those of us that understand combat sports a little bit better saw what the scheme was out the gate. And you got two fairly out of shape like celebrities that really don't work out or do a lot of shit, and it was pretty obvious, man. It was the most laughable rope-a-dope I ever seen in my life, because after Ray J chased this dude around the damn ring for a whole match, it was almost like somebody said, you know, let's not do round 7 Ali Foreman. Let's go ahead and get this shit over with. Boy, Super Hot catches Ray J with a clean counter punch and knocked him the fuck out. Like, this shit was so sloppy and funny. And it was almost like he knew to step out the way like right after he caught him, man, because Ray J just like fell forward, tried to grab the rope and was just like hanging, bro. I was just like, God damn, man, what the fuck were you even thinking doing that shit? But even funny, he said which I don't know if Ray J was on some shit. Even after the fight, he wanted to talk about we just lost, bro. We just took a major L, bro. And I'm like, did y'all have some bets going on with this shit, like outside of this? Like was there like were there comps that were out there, like being like, was there like bets and parlays out there for this shit, man?
Yeah, I think there was.
It had
pretty sure one of the sports books would let you bet on it. Like, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't FanDuel, but I'm pretty sure it was some fucking books out there that accept bets on it. At worst, it was Kalshi.
Oh, yeah, Kalshi lets you bet on every fucking thing. I'm scared to even download the fucking app, bro. Like, God bless. Like, man, don't get me started on
Nah,
Kalshi.
go ahead, Mr. GTA ain't never coming out. Go ahead, put that bet in Kalshi.
Oh, absolutely, man. We'll see you in 2030, man, as far as GTA 6 goes, brother. Y'all keep drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. I'll believe it when I see it. I believe when I see some gameplay, some insiders getting this shit, I might believe it then. But until then, I ain't believing shit Rockstar got to say. They gonna keep milking whatever. They still gonna get their shark cards out of GTA 5 online and the whole nine, boy. You know, RP still gonna get his shit and get their streams, and nah, we'll see, bro. It'll be 2030 before that shit comes out, man. We'll be on whatever the next Xbox and the next PlayStation console that comes out before that goes. But you funny for bringing that shit.
Just saying, don't call off come November 19th, bro. Don't call off work, bro.
I guarantee you I won't, man. Because if I still ain't hit these damn marker I'm trying to hit, but I ain't calling off for a goddamn thing. Especially that shit, the way they kept torturing us. Oh, it's supposed to be coming out in 2025. Buffering, loading, processing, still searching. But anywho, I found the Johnny Manziel Bob Menery like shit so fucking laughable, bro. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Like, apparently they had some like Twitter or X beef going on between the two, and that translated into them signing up for this shit. And I know Johnny's been out of football for a minute, but goddamn, bro, like for a guy that was like that good athletically, man, you want to talk about like being done and just like living it up and just like, whoo, shit. Like,
he always been living it up.
Yeah.
Even in his playing days.
Yeah. Because I heard the stories back when he was in Cleveland and, was out there
Fuck
partying.
Cleveland. Look, A&M. Go watch the
No,
doc.
no,
Go
I
watch
saw.
that.
No, I saw that shit. I saw that shit. It was just taking the level. I mean, again, well, here's what I'll say. It's a little different partying like year round in Texas, in the state of Texas, versus depressing ass Cleveland. If we gonna be
Nah,
honest.
bro. Like go watch the doc again, bro. Like
I
he
saw
was
it. I remember,
he was
bro.
he was playing Saturday day games and catching private jet flights to Vegas.
Yeah, man. I saw.
after
I
the
remember,
game,
bro.
bro.
He Johnny Manziel was on some shit, brother.
Like Johnny was a star, bro. Like from oil money. Like Johnny had it, bro.
Well, how long? It wasn't even the oil money, bro. You remember that shit was all a farce, allegedly. Um, he might have been getting some oil money from like the boosters and shit down there, but definitely wasn't from his family. They sold the fuck out of that little story and shit. But nah, John Doe was cashing out, bro. Like, he was making crazy bread. Like once he got that Heisman, man, like Johnny was living it up off the man, literally, bro, literally.
He was NIL before NIL, my boy.
Basically, literally, boy was out there in Vegas, hella bands in the club doing the money dance. Like, damn. But what? But why Bob Menery, bro? And Bob Menery, I mean, if you guys don't know who he is, man, social media content creator, podcaster, been on like at least to my claim, at least for me, my knowledge of his claim to fame has been his clips that have circled around where he's done like revoiceovers of like clips and shit, and I found his shit to be pretty fucking funny content wise. I haven't necessarily paid attention to his podcast essentially, but Bob Menery is the guy like I haven't practiced his voice enough to like be able to like mock him literally, but if you ever watch somebody like talking about he's been waiting for this his whole life, and then what the fuck, like you've heard that voice several times on like several clips on social media, so I just couldn't get like why they made those two fight and sign, but apparently, they say they're one and done. You will not see them getting back in the ring and lacing it up, man. I remember Johnny, even after he won, he said, "I ain't a fucking cigarette."
Nah, Bob need to line it up. Bob, I've seen clips of Bob, like
On
Bob
podcasts and shit?
Yeah, on this podcast talking about like in the octagon, like he'll beat the fuck out of what's the boxer's name? Current guy, Haney, Devin Haney, and Haney was like, I beat the fuck out of you.
Like, after that shit I saw this Saturday, oh no.
He was like, I don't give a damn how big you are. I beat the fuck out of you.
Like, he's not big, bro. Like, shit. Bro, he made Johnny Manziel look big, and Manziel's not a big dude. Like 6'2", like 200 and something pounds.
Like you gotta think. Haney's fighting weight is like what 150. He fight 150, don't he? 155. Mm-hmm. So he's talking to him. He's Menery's bigger than
like,
than
170 and a very sloppy 175. So yeah.
I'm just like, he was like, I beat the fuck out of you. Like he was like, he's like, Haney was like, I don't care how big you are. He was like, I know you can't take a punch. I know you can't.
As we saw, like fucking. You got Johnny Manziel here, man, letting that dude like get the mountain shit, and oh man, he had me by 40 pounds. I don't want to hear that shit. You was talking hella shit, bro. My boy said Bob Menery gotta line it up.
Gotta line that shit up, boy.
Apparently he been talking greasy on social media, man. Like, damn.
Yeah, I think he also told somebody else that he would fight him. That's what sparked the conversation with him and Devin Haney. And he was like, "Nigga, are you stupid?" I think he said I think he said he'll like whoop Shakur too in a like basically it was about like in a street fight. He was like stop. Like, stop.
This is what I do. Like, no, man. Like, have your ass out there looking like Ray J, bro. Duck for a fuck around. Let them lungs get all nice and sharp and heavy and shit, and bink, clear them out. Nah, get the fuck out of here. But I gotta admit, I was a little disappointed in the Stephenson Beasley joint, man. Did you catch that one at all?
Didn't Stephenson make him tap?
He made Beasley tap out, bro, and I was a little disappointed in Mike Beasley. I expected more, man, because Mike is a shit talker, bro, and I fuck with Michael Beasley, man, but like he is a shit talker, bro. Like, now that's not saying that Lance ain't, because Lance is definitely a fucking shit talker as well too. Anybody that's nicknamed Born Ready, like, he gonna talk that shit, but You know, obviously their beef stemmed from like, you know, the whole one-on-one shit and, you know, Lance getting cooked in their one-on-one when they went at it. But Lance came out on a mission. Lance said, "Nah, I'm about to fuck him up, bro." Like that was residue coming from that shit. But yeah, man, made Beasley tap out, boy. Like had him in some sort of a hold, and my boy Beasley ain't tried to squirm or nothing. He just, I'm like, bro, really, really. Really? Like, why did you sign up for that shit, bro? Knowing that was going to be a possibility, you were just going to tap out. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to preserve his one-on-one career, man. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. Because for them to be that fucking greasy, talking shit to each other, like leading up to that, I'm like, come on, Bees, you gotta do better.
Nah, Beasley gotta do better. He was just on Club Shay Shay talking about I knock niggas out.
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to have hands, bro. You gonna let Lance rush you, bro?
Jenny, you want to test him? All right, nigga. Shannon might take you up on that offer now, my boy. Like
easy pickings. Shit. All I gotta do is, you know what I'm saying, take the legs out and boom, that's a wrap. Because that nigga said, I am tapping out. No, pack it the fuck up. But final question before we get ready to wrap it up on, well, not final question, but do we think we are onto something with this shit? Like, do we think that this style of events can actually like grow legs and go somewhere, or do we think this is something that's just gonna phase out like relatively quickly? Can influencers help out?
It's gonna phase out. It's gonna phase out quick. Yeah, like it's gonna phase out. Like it's cool right now. It's a fad. It's gonna be here today, gone tomorrow. Like
okay.
Nobody go keep want to see Ray J and Supa Hot and like you had to start if you want to make it something you got to get niggas like Drake to fight Kendrick like and that ain't happening. So
you let me running this fade.
I need all that.
Oh man. Speaking of that, Aiden Ross is connected to Drake, if I remember correctly. They said Drake's got percentages in the whole brand thing brand risk shit that he's running.
Stake, like they like no, like the company stake, the betting site. They're all like partners with Stake, so that's the connection.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's the Stake shit. Got you. So we think it's a fad, but a nice little teaser here before we get about here because I think it's gonna be something that phases out relatively quickly. We've seen this in waves through the years. I mean, this is the first time we've really seen it like go into like combat necessarily, like actual MMA joint. I'm still a fan of the back in the day when we used to see fantasy wise like a celebrity death match back in the day. If you was around back in the early 2000s and the late 90s.
Oh, claymation, baby.
Yeah, boy, hey, that shit used to be hilarious, bro. Wasn't a fan of the video game that came out, but that claymation shit was MTV was cooking back in the day with innovative shit. Good old celebrity death match, but I'm going to hit you with a little quick joint right here. Because obviously we got a lot of people out here that got a lot of beefs in various corners of the internet with the Twitter fingers and the YouTube here. If you could have two people face off right now, what celebrities would you like to see face off if they would ever like come to it and actually like take that shit seriously? Like if you could pick any two that's got a beef right now, who would you want to see like go at it? If you had to pick one. Outside of Kendrick and Drake, because we know that shit's not happening, but anybody else?
None of these shits is happening. I don't know offhand.
Offhand?
I don't know offhand.
I got one I would love to see. I would love to see T.I. and 50 Cent go at it. I would definitely like to see them like get in there and settle that shit and actually be able to like take that shit seriously. Now, if they ever would, I'm not sure. Obviously, 50's a much bigger guy than what T.I. is, and he's a dude that's like, you know, a lot heavier essentially, but he also can drop the weights. We've seen him go down to dangerously low weights as well too. So, but I would like to see because I think they would have the right kind of energy to go back and forth as two guys that genuinely don't like each other, essentially. And I think it would definitely provide a hell of a lot of entertainment. I know there was talks about them doing a versus, but I think there's enough vitriol between them two, especially with the trolling and the personal and family shots going back and forth, and even the diss tracks going out for it to make some sense. But I'd like to see T.I. and 50 go at it if we had to see somebody that's actually got legit beef with somebody go at it in real life. I'd like to see that.
Since we like seeing old niggas like step in the ring, older niggas, they ain't super old, but we know that the beef and the hatred is real. You know it. Yeah. When I say the names, you go understand it.
I got you.
Bro, give me Rondo and Paul.
Man, that's a good one, bro. Yes, I would love to see them too.
Give me Rondo and Paul.
You want to talk about some niggas that hate each other, brother? Yeah, and you're right. They ain't that old, but they old enough. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking like if they pull up with each other, it might be on site type shit, man. Like because Rondo's a little unhinged nigga, and that nigga Chris Paul don't mess with Rondo, bro. Like man, yeah, I would. I would definitely like to see that if they was to get it on for sure, bro. That would be interesting. But who would you think? But who would you think would win that matchup though?
Rondo. I think Rondo take that nigga up top.
I don't think Chris Paul about that life, man, in any way, shape, or form, bro. And I think Rondo's like I agree with you. I think he's like a little unhinged to be like on that kind of nonsense. Plus, we've seen Rondo involved with some shit off the court too. So I'm kind of like, yeah, he might be crazy enough to be about that action, you know. But I could see that, man. Especially the niggas spit on me too. Like, yeah, nah, they like you said earlier, you gotta run it. Gotta run it, bro. Cause man, oh man. That was a good one, bro. I like that. I like that matchup, man. Definitely like to see Rondo and that and him like lock that up, man. They should Aiden Ross should be like calling them up to get that signed off on. You know. I don't know if I would go mixed martial arts or if I would just leave that to like regular boxing and shit. But seeing that, it kind of remind me of some of the other ones that we saw. Like I definitely thought back to Darren Williams and Frank Gore going at it. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Or when Le'Veon knocked AP out.
Darren put that boy down.
Woo! That shit was vicious, bro. I just remember AP like getting his fucking like bell rung by Le'Veon.
Hey, since we got some recency bias as well, give me since old buddy wanted to go at Austin, give me Austin and the Asian dude from Out the Mud. They analysts.
Who we talking about here?
The little analyst dude from I don't know his name, but he's with Theo Pinson and not Out the Mud, but Theo Pinson and Charlie Villanueva, Austin Rivers.
But Charlie's so much bigger than him, bro. That shit.
No, I don't want Charlie. I want Austin and the Asian nigga because he was going at Austin so crazy.
Yeah, I got
like
that.
Line that shit up since you want to talk to professional athletes so fucking crazy. Line that shit up, cuz.
Austin definitely be a little bit on some nonsense with that, man, for sure.
I'm arguing with the best friend from Spider-Man. Jeez.
That's just grimy, bro. Best friend from Spider. Nah, that's some wild stuff, man. That's crazy, but yeah, I'd like to see that. I'm trying to think of anybody else that would be entertaining. Like if we could see them, like get out there and like and do it, man. And you wanted something with the basketball shit too. Even though I'll tell you another one I'd like to see. And this is just like because I think both of them are unhinged enough to like do it. Maybe not one, but I know the other guy would be. I would like to see your boy Beef Stew and Miles Bridges, man. You know what I mean?
Now both of them niggas would do that. Like I low-key think Miles is with that shit. So
I was getting ready to say Draymond initially, but I said no. I forgot Beef Stew was really like trying to get at Miles. I think both of them are unhinged enough to be on that about that action.
Yeah,
but who'd you pick though?
Miles.
Yeah, me too, bro. Because something about Stu, I'm like, man, I think that shit's selective with his his nonsense. But I know for a fact that Miles Bridges is unhinged, bro. Like, like he about that action, bro. Like, and I ain't even talking about the DV shit and all that. I just know that even though that is a part of his history, like he's an unhinged decision maker. You know what I'm saying? Makes questionable decisions off the court, and so I definitely think he's about that, man. But I'd like to see it, and I'm with you. I would definitely take Miles Bridges in a matchup like that against Beef Stew. That shit would be funny.
For sure. So
no doubt. But as we say here at the Chris Logic Podcast, when we hit the final stretch here. We have reached the end of today's show. It is grand closing time. As we appreciate everybody that's pulled up and tapped in, man, talking some NBA and talking with us about the celebrity matchups, man. Y'all got a little quiet on us there on the back end of the joint. I was expecting a little bit more reactions, but you know, it is what it is. But as always, be sure to like, follow, subscribe as we are continuing our road to 100 episodes. This was 61, so we got 39 to go. We got to definitely keep putting in the work and keep grinding and keep coming up with beautiful content as well. But Zay, you got any final words or final thoughts to share with the folks before we get ready to go pay these bills?
Continue to rock with us as we rock with y'all. Continue to pour in us as we pour into y'all. So road to 100. Like I said, 61 in the books. It's a great one. Thanks for stopping by, showing love, commenting, and from me to y'all, love you guys, appreciate it. And until next time, this is your boy Zay, and I'm out.
Yes, sir, man. Definitely says the man said keep continuing to show the love and support. My final word for everybody out there, man, just always remember that at any point in time, no matter what your grind is, whether it's in the sports world, content world, daily grind, hustle, professional, man, eventually everybody has to answer the bell, man. Just be ready to, when the opportunity comes and when it's your time to take advantage of the bell when it rings, man. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's my message to everybody else out there. But this has been another episode with your boys, Frost and Zay. We appreciate the love and support, and we're going to catch y'all next Thursday with number 62, live episode of the Chris Logic Podcast. Peace, blessings. Y'all be safe out there. We're going to catch y'all boys and girls and people next week. We up out of here. Peace.